Let's discuss how it works. You could get £76 75 pence a week if you care for someone at least 35 hours a week and you get certain benefits. You do not have to be related to or live with the person you care for. You do not need to get paid extra if you care for more than one person. If someone else also cares for the same person as you, only one of you can claim carer's allowance. What else you can get? You can choose to be paid weekly in advance or every 4 weeks. It will be paid into the account, for example, your bank account. Now let's discuss how you are paid. For each week you get carer's allowance, you will be paid automatically and automatically get national insurance credit. So, for example, for each week you get carer's allowance, you will automatically get national insurance credit. You may also be apply for support your local council, like support from your local council. For example, they will get you the reduction on your council tax bill. You can also get universal credit if you are on low income. You may also be able to apply for pension credit grants if you live in Scotland and get carer's allowance. You may also get carer's allowance supplement. Now let's discuss the eligibility criteria for the carer's allowance. You may be able to apply and eligible for carer's allowance if you, the person you care for, and the type of care you provide meet certain criteria. The person you care for must already get one of these benefits: personal independent payment, which is known as PIP, disability living allowance, attendance allowance, constant attendance allowance, constant attendance allowance at the basic, which is full day rate with the war disability payment pension, armed forces independent payment, child disability payment, adult disability payment. If anyone gets these benefits, that person, if you care for, you are eligible for carer allowance. If you care for the person with others, you cannot get carer's allowance if you share the care of someone and the other carer is already claiming. Carer allowance for that person, the extra amount of the universal credit for caring for someone who gets disability related benefit for that person. If you want to get carer's allowance, speak to the other carer about changing their benefits. If the other carer does not want to do that, you can still apply for carer's allowance. The Department of Work and Pension will decide who should get the benefit. The type of care you provide. You need to spend at least 35 hours a week caring for someone. This can include helping with washing and cooking, taking the person you care for the doctor's appointment, helping with the household tasks like managing bills and shopping. Your eligibility. All of the following must apply. You are 16 and over. You spend at least 35 hours a week caring for someone. You've been in England, Scotland, or Wales for at least 2 of the last 3 years. This does not apply if you are a refugee or have humanitarian protection status. You normally live in Scotland, England, or Wales, or you live abroad as a member of the armed forces. You are not in full time education. You are not studying for 21 hours a week or more. You are not subject to immigration control. Your earning are at least £139 or less a week after tax, national insurance, and expenses. Now let's discuss calculating your earning. Your earnings are any income from employment and self employment after tax, national insurance, and expenses. Now let's discuss what we mean by expenses can include 50% of your pension contribution, equipment you need to do your job, for example, specialist clothing, travel costs between different workplaces that are not paid by your employer, for example, fuel and trains or the air fares. Business cost, if you are self employed, for example, computer you only use for work. If you pay care to look after the disabled person or your children while you work, you can treat care costs that are less than or equal to 50% of your earning as an expense. The carer must not be your spouse, partner, parent, child, or sibling. If you are not eligible, you might be able for carer's credit if you are not eligible for carer's allowance. On my channel, there is a video for carer's credit. Do watch that for the guidance. Now, how to make a claim. Before you apply, make sure you have your national insurance number, which is also known as NI number, bank details, employment details, P45 if you have recently finished work, course details if you are studying, details of any expenses, for example, pension contribution or the care cost of caring your children. You also need detail of the person you care for. You need their date of birth and address, their NI number, disability living allowance reference if they are under 16. You can claim and you can make a backdate claim for up to 3 months. To make a claim, you need to go on gov.uk website, only genuine and authentic website, www.gov.uk. On that, search for the carer's allowance, and then on this page, you will click apply now. Let's discuss the other ways to apply. So, for example, if you don't have internet, you can still apply for the carer's allowance. And in that case, you can phone 0800 731 0297. If you have any questions regarding the carer's allowance, feel free to contact me and I'll get back to you.